values on this screen size with this much ambient light, regardless of this high-end ALR screen, this is not kosher. This ain't happening.
And that doesn't matter whose 2,700 lumens it is, including our own.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you called me and said, I'm so excited, I want to buy the Epson LS9000, which is 2,200 lumens, and I want to put it on this screen in my living room. I'm going to say, no, you don't. Or get a smaller screen, right? Or turn your lights down, right? So it's nothing to do with brand versus brand, it's how much brightness out of it. So, and then we turn, can you put
You're getting some from the middle too.
you control
What's
a
that?
little bit of the
You're getting some
ambient
shots
light.
from
Oh, I'm definitely gonna do that next. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make sure because the ALR. I don't want.
Oh yeah, the off angle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where was the?
To be fair to everybody, you want to get all.
Good point. Good point.
Docking scene from Interstellar, you want to see that?
Yes, please.
And then we'll switch over to a few other projectors. Yes, I do. I was like, wait,
Yeah, I want to go see the.
oh, it's mine. Yes, I do.
Because I want you to. I want to go see the Metallica one. I'll pay for that. Metallica.
Listen, Colorado by way of California and Seattle. It's like you're speaking French at me. I don't even know what word you're saying. I do not. Sometimes during these events when I have internet access on Apple TV, I'll show that it's not really hockey, but I'll show that it's an Axel S. Because it's an excellent actual like
I
demonstration.
don't have my
of that
projector
white
with the shirt on, but that's what I did.
Yes.
I need to throw on my game colors.
I have it.
Well, I apologize.
And also, I'm the
I'm
director
probably wondering if it's my
training.
I don't know. I don't have a kaleidoscope. There we go. Perfect.
All right, can you lights again, please? So in the sense of adventure and discovery, I have not actually evaluated this scene side by side of these projectors. So we'll get a chance to explore it together.
I have it on the other side. And we do reviews and stuff like that.
And again, for some people that came in a little bit late, I'm gonna remind you of what we're looking at. This is the Epson QL3000 on the right, 6,000 lumens, 4K laser, 3 LCD. On the left-hand side, currently we're looking at the JVC NZ800, 2,700 lumen liquid crystal on silicone laser 4K projector, 2,700 lumens, right? One of the things you might notice, and again, some of you have already heard this, out of the box, the JVC has a fairly strong green push, right, versus the Epson, which is a little more neutral. That's not what we're here to really talk about, but you are going to notice a little more green on the image on the left. Easily adjustable. If you were to buy this projector, plenty of people can help you get that green push out. It's not just
But Rob wants to do everything out of the box so that, you know, you're getting the same experience as if you just opened the package yourself.
So I'm actually going to see if I can. There are various things that you can kind of point out as you're watching this, but like I mentioned, I've not actually evaluated this particular scene with these two projectors. But what immediately jumped out to me a moment ago, let me actually back this up, is if you look at this,
Yeah. Let's.
right, there's just a lack of contrast there, right? And that contrast, to your question earlier, tells your brain there's less detail. So this looks like there's more sharpness and more detail, but it's a byproduct of contrast. Because I'm brightness limited over here, so everything is kind of what we call white clipping, right? So we talk about crushing black level. You've heard of like crushing black before, right? Where there's no shadow detail down below. The same thing happens at the top of HDR. We call it white clipping. It's where your display runs out of power and it can't show you any more gradation as it goes up. And so at this point, everything just becomes solid white. And that's why you lose detail in clouds, and that's why you're losing this detail between these two.
So can you calibrate that?
You cannot.
No?
No.
So like a layman's term on crushing black, just to put it in perspective, like James Bond, right? He's wearing a tuxedo, and he's got the base of the tuxedo. He's got a lapel, and then there's like the ribbon. If the black is crushed, all of that looks kind of the same and flat, like he's wearing spandex. I don't really like Daniel Craig in spandex. So that's black crushing, crushing black. Where white clipping is the opposite, like you said. Everything above white just becomes white. And so it's a range of what that can be.
I'm sorry? This is from Interstellar, this is docking.
Rob,
I noticed that I just noticed that in the vampire movie, previous one, that it was more detail in the darkness over here versus that crushing like the.
Yeah, so, and what I would say is there's two reasons for that, right? Again, I'm all about full disclosure. Let's talk about the two reasons for that in that clip from Nosferatu. The first reason is that JVC prefers black level performance. Every manufacturer is free to tune their displays for their own preferences, what they think the best picture is. JVC really likes to give you very dark black level, and they're very good at it. But as a result, sometimes they might lose shadow detail in order to preserve like this really deep black. If that's the thing that you're into, God bless you, right? We're still friends because you love projectors, right? Then Team Projector is more important than Team JVC versus Team Epson, right?
What scene is this? I wanna watch it.
This is called docking.
Yeah, but the scene.
Oh, Interstellar is the movie.
I know, where do I
Let's
go
see
to
the
find
classic.
it?
Oh.
Yeah,
The
what-
other thing
what-
too
what
is you
made
gotta
one?
remember that when a lot of these projectors were first built, you had a limited amount of brightness. You were talking about SDR. So the way you got your contrast was to go down.
Some of these scenes supposed to be in
Now with
full
HDR,
16:9 too, though,
there's
right?
so much
I guess they're
above.
not on the
You start to see
kaleidoscope.
the
Back up on.
difference.
So I'm not familiar.
Yeah, that's weird.
But it should be because
It should, yeah.
But in the kaleidoscope, yep,
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so yeah, so Kaleidoscope, one of the things that they'll do, their team
ratios,
actually makes these scenes for each movie. So,
They don't align to like a chapter.
It doesn't.
so I'm gonna find the chapter for you, in the actual movie.
Yeah,
So
it
you
starts
can
playing the movie.
It's towards the end.
But to go back to your question, so, that, one reason was that JVC prefers black level, so they tuned the projector to enhance black level. Right, now that is a choice that they make, and they are free to make that choice.
Hey Rob, would introducing something like a Mad VR have any impact in how the projector displays that type of content?
Sure.
Okay.
But in terms of like the white clipping, that is a byproduct of the projector running out of power, can't get brighter, so you can't adjust that. Right, so that's, white clipping is, I can't run faster than this, right? That's the fastest that I can run. From a black level perspective, you could always elevate black. You can't make black blacker than the room or the projector natively allows, because that's your hard limit at the bottom end. So you have these hard limits that you can't exceed. Between those two, you could use a Mad VR to kind of adjust how you navigate from your darkest to your brightest.
How the curve is.
It's called HDR curve or HDR tone mapping.
According to Google, the docking scene is about an hour and 45 minutes into the movie.
Not according to Google, according to artificial intelligence. Google, calm down. You know what's better than artificial intelligence? Actual intelligence, people.
So the JVC, if you wanted to, should you take some of the black level out and make it?
Well, that's a good scene too.
Like
You can bend the curve.
Kind of. JVC has a couple of presets. So their Frame Adapt 1 is their recommended mode.